First of all, it's really nobody's business what black men are doing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's just crazy because, like, for example, let me lay out some facts. Fact number one: black women have more passports than black men.
Mm,
Fact number two:
okay.
black women travel more than black men.
Mm,
Fact. I won't say this is a fact, but this is a very strong opinion, and I dare somebody prove that I'm lying. Black women sex tour a lot more than black men.
For about a year, I was on TikTok, going on live constantly, especially when I got over 1,000 fans or 1,000 supporters. And I was going live and having conversations and things like that, making a lot of stitches and a lot of response videos. And then earlier this year, I realized that, you know what, at this point, having all these type of conversations and doing all these responses and stuff like that is pretty much meaningless. What do I mean by that? I look on TikTok, and TikTok to me reminds me of Facebook, when Facebook was at its peak in the early 2010s. Just a whole bunch of bickering back and forth between brothers and sisters, and it got to the point where I decided to take a stand and stop going on people. I noticed how on a lot of these lives, especially on TikTok, it's a lot of bickering, a lot of back and forth. Everybody just likes to talk to be heard. Nobody's really listening. Nobody's trying to offer no solution. And I'm only speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for anybody else what I'm about to say. I know for me, I have nothing to offer to these conversations because I've realized that no matter how logical you are, when you express your point, most of these women and a lot of these men aren't going to agree with you, and they're not going to get the point. They don't want to get the point. They refuse to accept the reality. So for me, it's an easy choice. Why involve myself in it when I know it's not going to be beneficial for myself or others? Everybody likes to talk about body count. Man, growing up for me, I ain't give a damn about no body count, cause for one, as a man, you ain't gonna never truly know how many dudes she really to bang. And for you women too, you ain't gonna know how many females that dude has slept with. Man, who the hell keeps count? That right there is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard, man. Body count. Body count for who? But I digress. A lot of y'all like to make all of these YouTube talking points that y'all heard on certain platforms in the manosphere, the red pill spaces. A lot of these females talking spaces too. And it's like everybody's going back and forth. What is it really going to solve? It ain't solving a damn thing. So my suggestion to myself, just remove yourself completely from it. I have, and I ain't missed a beat yet. Because at the end of the day, I learned one thing about TikTok. Man, motherfuckers be on there hours and hours and hours. And my mindset is this: unless you getting paid buku money to be on there about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day, you either wasting your time or you literally don't have a life outside of the internet. And I know for me, I started putting two and two together. I'm like, wait a minute, man, I'm spending all this time on the internet and I ain't getting that much sleep. I'm going to work tired. I'm not getting things done throughout the day. Oh man, let me fall back off this TikTok and all this internet stuff, man. Because at the end of the day, I still live life outside the internet. The internet is not my life. The internet is not going to be my reality. I interact with people in the real world. So I just decided that what's the use of being on there having the same old conversations over and over again? Black men this, black women that, passport kings this. The black women don't believe in cooking and cleaning and being submissive. The black man ain't got enough money or he ain't taking care of his kids. All this same old regurgitated talk that for the most part the majority of men and women ain't even actively participating in. Think about it. Most people in the world are average. That's the bottom line reality. Most of the people you encounter on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, most people are average working people. So therefore, Why are they coming on the internet putting on the facade as if they really about something? When if you really took the time to understand and evaluate them, a lot of them just average, man. They just regular working people, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a regular working man, you know what I mean? But at the same time, people don't like the reality of their situation. I mean, for me, the answer is simple. Fix, incorrect, and change the reality of your situation by striving to improve to become the best version of yourself. If you can't do that, then you shouldn't be getting on the internet talking hella shit as if you holier than thou.
If I meal with a browser until black men happen to make it popular, but of course you feel entitled to being a BBC commander when something no longer benefits you, although these are the same men that you said you didn't want, didn't need, and they are broke. I'm gonna be honest, going overseas to travel frequently and live does not equate to broke. But then again, this just simply speaks to the delusion and hypocrisy of women. These men have been very clear in their message. They've said time and time again they want a wife, someone they can build with, start their family with, someone they can create a legacy with. What y'all heard was they wanted someone that they can control. Y'all minimize being a wife simply down to being a slave, even so much as telling those other women overseas that they're uneducated and practicing sex tourism. And in turn, a lot of y'all have took your degree and traded it in for OnlyFans program.
Listen, the internet is a valuable tool of information. People can easily go on there and find out a lot of things about you that you did not want to bring out in the open. That's why, man, when people say something about me, I'll confess and admit to it. A lot of these women talk all this stuff about men, and it's like, y'all really don't want men. I wish y'all would just be honest about it. A lot of y'all guys talking about, oh man, ain't no good women here. Get your ass outside the country. Any of you brothers who claiming to be passport kings, y'all are only passport kings in name. The reality is the majority of y'all just got your passports, but you ain't leaving the country. You're not exploring, you're not even putting in the work. A lot of you brothers talk all this stuff about black women. You really want them, but you ain't willing to fix and correct a lot of the bullshit y'all be on. Yeah, and I gotta call a lot of you brothers out, man. Because a lot of y'all brothers be perpetrating. A lot of y'all be contradicting y'all self. A lot of y'all want to blame the black woman for a lot of shit, but if you look yourself in the mirror, you gonna be the common denominator in many of your failures, your mishaps, and a lot of your problems. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. Listen, we human. We are flawed. We make mistakes, man. We have failed in certain aspects of our lives. Fix it, correct it. It's that simple. But you get on TikTok, everybody makes themselves appear as though they're perfect. And that's why I no longer engage in it. Now, don't get me wrong, I met some incredible people online. But the reality of the matter is that a lot of people, they just be perpetrating. I got to the point, I got tired of blocking people. I got tired of arguing with people. I got tired of the back and forth, because in my everyday real life, man, I'm not going back and forth with nobody. You can't be a female in my presence, man, trying to argue with me, man. I don't tolerate no arguing in my presence. And I definitely don't tolerate no shit talking from no guy. Boy, I'm part of the original pull-up gang. Well, if you talk shit online on the phone, homie, we coming to see you. And if shorty, you talking hella shit in my ride, I'm part of the kick your ass out the car kind of game. I've done that, literally. More than once. But I'm at the point in my life now, it ain't necessary. Why is it not necessary? Why put myself in that particular situation when I can easily avoid it? The answer is simple. To eliminate stress out of your life, don't deal with ain't shit people. Don't deal with people who have negative energy. Don't deal with people who gonna bring nothing but strife and chaos to your life. Man, don't ever deal with that. Just eliminate the stress as much as you can. And learn how to roll solo dolo. I'm an introvert by nature, so I've been riding by myself pretty much my whole damn life, so it don't bother me being alone. And that's what I've gained overall, removing myself from these TikTok lives and taking all the content I did for us, the stitching and responses. Man, I don't need it. I've been just promoting my music on these platforms. Man, my algorithm has gone down, but that's okay, because it only goes to show me the majority of our brothers and sisters, unfortunately, only get online to instigate and to participate in the drama. Y'all like the negativity. I don't. That's the difference between me and the majority of y'all. So in conclusion, I'm only speaking for myself when I say, and the combos on TikTok, they pretty much pointless. Nobody's trying to solve anything. Nobody's really trying to formulate a solution to the problem. Everybody wants to go back and forth with meaningless arguments to push an agenda. That's all that shit is. Both on the men and women's side. We're gonna call it how we see it. Now, I'm for men's rights all day, every day, but I'm not naive. When brothers be talking a lot of BS, hey, I'm gonna call you out. And meanwhile, I'm gonna do the same for women. I don't tolerate foolishness in my life from anybody. So I damn sure ain't gonna tolerate it from no woman online. And that's all I gotta say pertaining to it, man. You know, just be aware of what you encountering online and move accordingly. But as for me, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not going to participate in it. And I'm better off without all those lies and those conversations that lead to nowhere. Now, if we kicking the bobos, we chopping it up, we laughing and joking, I'm all in. But all that meaningless conversation, man, you can miss me with that. Because I don't participate in that in real life. And I damn sure ain't about to get online and start going back and forth with people that I don't know, people that I've never met, most likely will never meet. What's the point of having your blood pressure rise for what somebody said of somebody you don't even know? But this is the world we live in, where social media has become the norm and people are so engulfed into their phones that they'll rather look at an object rather than come outside and engage in actual conversations with real people. Peace of love, and may God bless each and every last one of you. 100.
Having this conversation, like the people that can actually speak on it, like the pro-blacks and stuff like that, they know what I'm saying is true. They're actively leaving this information out because in the eyes of everybody, they see this as a direct attack and a direct threat to the black community. They see this more as a threat to black community and white supremacy. Because if you create a domino effect where the men start leaving, this is where Austin is a problem.